Hello. Here we go. Right. Don't stand on it again. Right. Here we are. What I'm going to do, the quickest way. Stop what you do. Just right. Because we're working as a group. First thing I want to do, get this out of the way. I'm going to mix all the. Well, eventually I'll do that. I'm going to mix all the ingredients together. The onions, the where's the potato that I asked for? Why does it take so long?
How do you put it in your bowl?
Why put it in a new bowl? Put it in the same, drain it off, put it back in the same bowl. Right, we're going to mix all the ingredients together into the raw meat and then we're going to divide it. Right, but what I'm going to, in fact I'm going to do it now because I need to show you. I need to show you, don't I? Right. The reason why I grated the potatoes is because when you're making Cornish pasty, the ingredients they go into the pastry raw, so that needs to be mixed together. Yeah, for the time being. Right. So I've got my mix. The next thing I do, I learned this long time ago when I was working in a school. To break the egg down, add a little bit of salt to the egg, it will break it down and it will go watery. Once it goes watery, because this is our egg wash, it will break it right down, and then I'm going to add more water to that anyway for my egg wash. Yeah? Like that. And then I might need a white chopping board to put my finished product. So if you go into the fridge, somebody, you will see my fridge here, you'll see my pastry. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this, and then I'm going to show you how to assemble the Cornish pasty. Remember I said to you that the pastry can be really, really short. So it might start breaking up and stuff like that. Now, the first thing I've got to do is I'm going to roll it out and then I'm going to measure the size I want. So I'm thinking to myself that the size I'm going to use is that one there. Yeah? So, first of all, I'm going to run up the pastry. Now it can be a little bit stiff because it was in the fridge. I'm going to roll it out and then I'm going to cut out the shape that I want. Can you see there?
Yeah.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Right. When you're doing pastry, you must always make sure that there's flour on the rolling pin and on the pastry and underneath. It slides around like that, yeah? It must slide around. Right, notice that I haven't worked the pastry too much because the more you work the pastry, the tougher it becomes. So I'm looking at this and I'm trying to estimate, maybe I'll get maybe 4, at a push I might get 6. Yeah? This is going to be my cutter. So get me a small knife or something, please. It doesn't have to, it can be a dessert, a table knife. It doesn't have to be a, yeah? So I'm going to cut around the pastry and I don't want it too thick. So if we're looking at that thickness, yeah, looking at that thickness, that's about right. So I want to cut. What the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to cut up all my pastry all at once. Right, and then I'm going to start to fill it. So I don't know how many. I said before, I don't know how many discs I'm going to get. Well, maybe 5. I don't know. We'll see. Right. We'll squish it out. Yeah, but normally, the first lot is the best lot.
Exactly.
Because by the time you squish it out, the pastry gets drier and drier and drier. Yeah. So the first lot is always going to be the best lot.
That's not the best.
So far, I've got maybe 5. I'm going to squish it up and try and get some more out of it, but I want to show you. So at the moment, we've done the pastry. The next stage is we've done the filling. So we're going to do the shaping and we're going to seal it. Yeah, we're going to seal it using an egg wash. Just egg, the whole egg, a little bit of salt, and some water. Break it down till it's very liquefied. Like that. And it also adds a nice little sheen to the finishing touches. So here we go. Now, there's different shapes and different ways to do cornish pasties. I'll try and do some shapes, some of it you'll recognise and some of it maybe you won't.
Give me a star.
But so you start off with a circle. You must always start off with a circle. And now you're just going to make it a little bit wider. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to try and keep the circle shape. It's going to go a little bit skewish, but not too much. So, as you can see, it's still a circle shape. Yeah? Now, the best thing for me to do, because I know that my bench is going to be wet after, is to roll them all out. Roll them all out so you get the width now that you're looking for. So quickly roll them all out, and then I'm going to fill it, and then I'm going to seal it. By the time the egg wash touches the bench, it's going to be wet, and so it's going to be difficult to roll it out. So that's why I say we do one job at a time, and we complete that job. Roll it all out. Try and keep the same shape. It doesn't always work. One that's a bit of a different shape, but okay. Right. My pastry. Then I'm going to brush the whole thing with egg wash. If you want to work in pairs, I don't mind, but each person will need a bowl of the filling and a bowl with the egg wash in it. Each pair. You can work in pairs, one can fill, one can roll, but watch what I'm going to do before you walk away. So, right. Okay. So I'm going to put this over here like this. The filling must be inside, and I press it down like that. And then I'm giving it the rope effect like this. Yeah? See that? You surely you've seen a cornish pasty looking like that. Yeah? I'll show you again. Don't overfill it. If you overfill it, you're going to find it very difficult to shape. Right, so get your filling like that. Right. So you're not going to put it. You're not going to fold it in complete half. 3/4 of the way, like that. Yeah? So you've got a lot of pastry hanging out. And then you're going to turn that, you're going to roll that round like that. Like that. And turn it like what it's called the rope effect. Right? The other way is to do that. Put the filling directly in the center, like that. Same thing applies. You don't want too much, and you just gather the two sides like that and bring it together like that. Yeah? Can you see that? And then I think you can do that. You know that shape? Yeah? So I'll show you again. Cover the whole thing. You want it in the centre. The filling now is not not 3/4 of the way. So you want it in the centre. Not too much. And you just bring it up like that. And just fold it over like that. Yeah? Put it on the tray and then egg wash it. Alright?
Yep.
So we'll get on with that and yay! Well, I've got a brown something. Right. Sauteed potatoes is parboiled and you finish it off either or shallow fry in butter and oil. If you use butter alone it will burn, but you half cook the potatoes, whether you steam it or boil it, and then you cut it into discs. And if you look at it, you'll still see that it's a little bit raw in the middle. Yeah? And then you cut it into discs like this. And then you shallow fry it. This is sauteed potatoes. Now, I want to demonstrate it today, so by the time you come back, they'll be ready. All you've got to do is grill pork escalope, mushroom and tomato. That's all we want, yeah? So go for a break, come back at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in your Chef Whites, not 1 o'clock in your civilians and getting changed. Thank you so much.
Ice cream.
Okay guys, so this is the finished product, the sauteed potatoes and the what is the steak. We're going to be doing like pork steak next week, so something like that, yeah? So what I want you to do, don't worry about the potatoes today, just grill the pork.
Okay.
3 minutes per side, and grill the mushrooms and the tomatoes, and that's it.
In our own oven, so in that grill.
Under the gorilla, and then we'll call it a day.
No. Okay.
All right, but don't do it nicely. Don't rush it. Do it nicely. Ooh la la.